Hey boys and girls, welcome back to the underground lair. We have our Spector, our usual suspect, the Spector Euro bass. It's in here like clockwork every spring and fall. This is from the bassist of Vulgar Mephitis. I think that's how you say it. Certainly would appreciate if you would like and subscribe. The little bell, I would love you for a long time. Now on with the bass. It had gotten into a back bow position where everything was fretting out. And that's what happens with the swings of the humidity that we get here in western Pennsylvania. So we are going with his strings of choice, DR high beams. They are a stainless steel with a round core, so that means you have to bend the string, and I'm going to do a little demo on how I do it. And you have to bend them with, and they tell you right in the owner's manual, so if you don't believe me, bust out a pack of these and they'll tell you right in the owner's, in the inside of this, it tells you to bend the string where you're going to make where the poke down goes and where you bend the string. So you bend it with the pliers, and do it before you cut it. So we're going to take the first string off. And this bridge is difficult to deal with, and I'll show you how I deal with that. These are Grover, same Grovers that I threw on my Spector. This is a Spector. Do not confuse the two. They are different. So I want the string to live there, and we're going to cut it to, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 past where we want it to live to get the number of strings we have to get the string down on the post, so we have enough break angle to do that right. So we can kind of see where we have it here. We can let that string fall out if it feels like falling out now. Rather than using a measuring device, I'm just going to use this little drill bit. I'm going to stick a piece of tape on it, like so. Now I take my strings out, before I cut them, I can measure exactly where I'm going to bend the strings. So we can take all these strings off, and I can bend. Actually, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll show you when I come back, because I got to polish the frets and oil this fingerboard. So let me get all that off there, do all that stuff. You don't need to see that. This is actually the bass that's featured in how to condition your fingerboard and oil and polish your frets, the video, which I will link in the comments section below, or the description of this video. So if you want to know how to do that, you can go do that. Alright, so beautifully cleaned up the fretboard, polished it up to 8000 grit micro mesh. Now it's time to do the string thing. And I think I said what these were. They're DR high beams 40 to 120. And we're doing A standard tuning. And my trick for getting these to stay in place down at this end, I'm not so worried about the ball end being in place, like them all being uniform. I'm just worried about them staying in place. So like I said, I want to go about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to cut. But before we cut, we're going to take our little tool that we made, and our needle nose. We're going to put a bend in the string right there. So we kind of lock the string. Sorry if I'm out of the picture. We lock our strings so we keep it from bending or losing the round core. Now we can go ahead and cut it to depth with our, can't cut it with a capo. Make sure I'm there. I'm there. Okay. Okay. Now our string is where we want it to be. Put it in the hole. It goes down to the bottom. And now we can just wind it without losing the core. Remember, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 string or tuning machines past where I want the string to live. And that's how I'm going to get as many reps as I want to get it a nice break angle over the nut. These big fat strings need to be coaxed to go around your tuning machine, because you want to entice as much of the bending and stretching and stuff that you can before you go to do the rest of your setup. A little bit of guitar grease in the slot, get it off the string, try to hold it up out of the slot as much as you can. Now we can come back down to this end. Oh, it stayed where I wanted it. Cool. Alright. So we got 1, 2, 3.5 turns, and it's almost down to the bottom of the post. And now I can just repeat that 4 more times. We'll tune it up to A standard, and I'll be back. Alright everybody, so we're all strung up. All the frets are pretty. We're all dusted off. So I need a capo, not a string cutter. Aha! Capo on the first. 12 thousandths feeler gauge. 17th fret. 7th fret. And we could release that truss rod a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that. This takes a 4 mil. Sneak in there. There we are. Always retune after adjusting your truss rod. I'm going to go with that if I have no string buzz. That's really close. I'm barely lifting it at the 17th. If I go to the body joint, clearing. As for our string height, we wanted for a little over 6/64, which he wanted. A little over 6/64. That could come up. A little over 6/64 and a little over 6/64. So which one? It was the A/, in this case, G string. The middle string. Take tension off when you're adjusting. I'm going to unlock the bridge. That's locking. Going the other way would be unlocking. Okay. Down in there. I just bring up the back. There's two screws, one in the front, one in the back. You want your saddle to be level and to the base plate of the bridge, and I just bring up the back one to meet the tension of the front. And if I look at it, that is level with the back. So string height gauge. And now we are at 6/64. Let's bring that back up to a G. Remeasure. Yeah. A little over, and a little over. Let's check for string buzzage. No buzzage, so I'm happy with that relief. Of course, we're going to let it sit overnight. Put it through the noise maker just to make sure that everything plays bassorific. Bassorific. Good word. It's very fartorific. Little micro cube guitar amp. Let's just check our pickup heights. There they are. 1/8 and 3/32. For those who ask, I get these at Stu Mac. Yeah, we're gonna have to raise those because the last time we were here, string height wasn't as high, or yeah, string height wasn't as high. Let's see here. Just a guess. Good. Good guess. Okay. Doesn't come up. Bridge pickup's good. That's good. Okay. I want to thank you for joining us down here in the underground lair. If you need your guitar brought up to par, like this Spector, you can contact me on Facebook or at stringmanguitars.com. Please like, subscribe, hit the little bell. I certainly would appreciate it. If you need to get a hold of us, get an appointment to get in here whenever your stuff goes wonky because of weather and humidity and temperature and all that stuff, take care of the old folks because they're special. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Peace. Have a good day.